Hello, welcome to the channel. It's Koron Pierre here. And if you don't know me, I'm a certified life coach and you're a relationship guy. Hopefully we could work together in the future. Okay, so I wrote down some questions. Ladies, these are some questions, logical based questions that you can ask your man, right? To see if he really loves you. Because these questions would trigger a man who loves you to give you a response that is going to be an in-depth response with a whole lot of perspective. Okay? So the first question that you need to ask, and ask it just like this. And these questions don't have to be in order, but I'm just saying, when you ask these questions, ask it the way I'm presenting it. It's very important. What is your plan for me? What is your plan for me and this relationship? Ask that. A man who truly loves a woman has a plan. Whether he can act on it now or not, but it don't that's secondary. The point is the plan. And ladies, these questions are not yes or no questions. It might start with a yes, but then he got to explain himself. And also asking these questions will help you gain an understanding. That's another key. Another question that you can ask is, where do you see us in 5 years? A man who loves you has already thought about this. We love making plans. That's what men do. We hold it down. We know what we want, especially an alpha male. We know exactly what it is we want and we desire. So you best believe within 5 years we have thought about, like, can I have kids with this lady? Or if I have kids already, will she help me take care of my kids, right? It's a whole lot. That question is a really good question because you also have a 5-year plan for yourself, ladies. And I know ladies are always more in the future than a man can be at times. So this question opens up a lot because now you get to see what his 5-year outlook is compared to your 5-year outlook, right? See, that matches. And it's okay if it don't matches because we're not necessarily looking to match 5-year plans. We're looking to see if he has a plan in 5 years or outlook in 5 years for you guys. If he ain't got that, it's up to you to decide. But how do you truly feel about me? This question is the most powerful question you can ask a man. Because look, the way I set these questions up, it's logic based. Men, we like logic. We like things that are simple, right? We want to be able to express ourselves in a way where it just makes sense for us. But just think about that. How do you truly feel about me? Do you see me as just a Netflix and chill? A convenient, unconditional Netflix and chill? Just Netflix and chill all the time? We don't go nowhere. We don't go out. Am I really your girlfriend? Right? You need to ask your man that question. I guarantee you ask the question the way I'm telling you to, it'll gain you some insight so you can see whether or not your man loves you. Now, it's on you to decipher whether or not the answer matches what you would consider love from a man. This is a question a man will want. And if he shies away from the question, red flag alert. If he shies away from this question, I don't know, ladies. I don't know. Do you honestly feel I am the one for you? Powerful questions. Do you honestly feel I am the one for you? Ladies, I'm also giving you a little secret formula, so to speak, as to how to ask these questions. Because we're very logical. We like stuff that's straight to the point and direct. These are no BS questions. So when you ask a man that question, if you've been with your man for years or a couple of years, this don't apply to the newly dating people. You got to be 2 years in. You got to put some time in. But if you can't tell at this point in time, if whether or not your man is BSing you, you may have some issues. You need to get to the bottom of whether or not the answer to this question is legitimate. Because this question is very important. Do you feel I'm the one for you? And ladies, these questions are not yes or no questions. You know how back in high school you had to take a test and you had to say yes, but you had to write some paragraphs or some sentences? Now, this last question I'm going to ask is it based on marriage. Now, if you truly want marriage, this is the ballpark question, right? Ballpark question, okay? Now, the question is, could you see us getting married one day? Do you even want marriage? Now, multiple things are at play with this question. First off, ladies, if you want marriage, this is the perfect question to ask a guy without putting an ultimatum on it. Because you're just asking a question. You're not saying, well, I need to get married by this deadline, blah, 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 blah. You're asking him, does he want marriage? And allow him to express himself freely. And by expressing himself, you'll truly uncover the answer. So, if you want marriage and he doesn't want marriage, and you guys been together for a long time, it could be trouble in paradise, but after that, another conversation can be had, right? You don't have to just necessarily cancel somebody out because they don't want marriage. It can open the door to gaining understanding. But what I will say is this. If you're with a man and he doesn't have no money or he doesn't feel like he can afford to marry you right now, that doesn't mean he don't want to be married. That's why you're asking, do you even want marriage? It's not whether or not you can marry me right now. No. We're not putting no ultimatums. It's, do you even want marriage? Because a man will tell you if he wants marriage in his life. And you're asking these questions detached from yourself. So now you don't have you in these questions. You get me? So you're just asking him to see where he's at. To try to get in his mind. And that's it. I think I'm going to do another video on this topic, ladies. I hope you've gained some insight. That's always the key with each one of these videos. I hope I was able to trigger something in you to make you think about something you may not have been thinking. Of course, if you have any questions, you can email me at koronpierre@gmail.com. Everything Koron Pierre. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Hopefully you're watching this on YouTube. You can get at me and ask me whatever questions you like. I am here for you. I am your relationship guy. Right? Please subscribe to the channel. Please thumb up the video. please comment on the video. You can ask questions in the comments as well, right? And I definitely will respond to it. So like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And in closing, ladies, if you really take heed to everything I stated in this video, and you actually ask the questions I asked you to ask, I said that you should ask, you will get a great insight on your man. And then from there, you can decipher yourself whether or not your man loves you. Until next time, ladies, stay blessed.